Hey everybody, my name is Ariel. So as we all know, or as most of us know, tattooing has been around for a long time. You can tattoo almost anywhere on the body. Some people anyway, are tattooed all over their body. Some people just have one tattoo, some people have two, some people have multiple tattoos. Some people don't even have a tattoo, like me. But I'm gonna get a tattoo. Anyways, so tattooing was traditionally done, not in the way that we do it now, but traditional. But today we have tattooing machines and tattoo guns that we use to tattoo people, and it basically feels like a needle. Some people think it hurts, some people don't think that it hurts, and some people would rather not risk the chance. And some people get tattoos because they want a tattoo. The tattoo that they want holds some kind of value or meaning to that specific person, to the group of people that they're involved with, maybe even their family, or maybe just even their culture. And some people get tattoos based on something that they like, or a person that they look up to, or even an idol that they have. And some people don't even remember that they had a tattoo until they wake up the next day. So with that being said, according to Makiko Kuwahara, writing in Tattooing and Anthropology, there are two levels of involvement in tattooing. One of those being body modification, which includes tattooing being an active practice of both individuals and in some instances the tattooee. So, and the second being, even if a person does or doesn't practice body modification, aka tattooing, that person is still actively involved in tattooing. So today I will be telling you about tattooing, more specifically Tahitian tattoo. So in the pre and early contact period, Tahitian cosmology and the taboo system differentiated gender, age, and class based on that particular person's level of taboo or sacredness in his or her body. Tattooing was a form used to manipulate those different levels of taboo and to relate to other people no matter their gender, age, or class. Next, I'll be talking about the shift in Tahitian tattooing. So the shift in the treatment of the body took place when Tahitians first began converting to Christianity. Any form of body modification wasn't accepted in the Christian faith, and Christians believed that the body should stay the way God created it. This displaced the social hierarchy that came from the genealogical closeness that Tahitians had to their gods. Missionaries and Tahitian aristocrats eventually created a law that prohibited tattooing. The next shift was the modern era for Tahiti. Although Christianity had nearly depleted Tahitians' religious beliefs, the evangelical churches didn't completely place their negative views on tattooing. Tahitians did end up voluntarily deciding to quit tattooing. And in the 1970s, Euro-American designs were being tattooed on people in the streets and in prisons. Although Tahitians had a negative view on this, Tahitian, Polynesian, Marquesan, and/or Maori identity were expressed by the cultural emblem that tattooing became for them. A crew member of the HMS Bounty named James Morrison recorded that Tahitians used halters that looked like hoes in different sizes that also consisted of either between 3 and 36 teeth, each being almost 1/8 of an inch long. The tool would be hit with a powder to tattoo onto the skin what was a mixture of soot from candle nut and water that would have black or bluish ink on the skin. Or that would leave black or bluish ink on the skin. When using traditional tools was prohibited in '86, Tahitians turned to the remodeled razor, which was made from a battery-powered traveling razor. In the '80s, a European tattoo artist introduced tattoo machines, which eventually spread to Tahitian and Marquesan tattoo artists. Many full-time tattoo artists used tattoo machines for Polynesian as well as non-Polynesian styles in the 1990s. Lastly, I'll be talking about the form. So in the late 18th and 19th centuries, European explorers and missionaries documented existing tattoos on the chest, back, arms, legs, toes, hands, ankles, insteps, finger joints, neck, throat, and ears. Tahitians didn't view facial tattoos as significantly as people such as the Marquesan and the Maori. In some cases though, Tahitians did have facial tattoos. That's all folks, thank you for listening, and I hope you learned more about Tahitian tattooing.